What's up, Derek? How you doing, bro? How you guys doing? Um, I've never tried Assetto Corsa Competizione, and I figured, hey, let's dive into this. Let's see what it's like. I gotta say that it does have that iRacing feel to it, because I did play a bunch of iRacing in the past, internet racing, so this definitely has that feel to it. It's a GT. Let's do it, man. That's it. Alright, let's go. Let's focus. This is just a practice. I'm just practicing right now. I'm in Spain, one of the tracks in Spain, and I'm using a Lamborghini, I believe. No, it's a Lamborghini or Honda. Honda. I'm sorry, it's a Honda. Uh-oh. Oh. I already got a warning. By the way, I'm playing this in 4K 60. I can't believe that my PC can handle 4K 60. And it looks really good in 4K 60. But let's be honest. Mamba Man TV, welcome back, bro. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a gold member. Welcome. Where have you been, bro? We've been looking for you. Like, where's Mamba? I'm glad you made it, bro. The last time I spoke to you, you told me you were going down to Orlando or something. Oh, they're pretty big right now. Racing sims are like pretty big on PC, including the iRacing, especially the iRacing, and then Assetto Corsa Competizione, the original Assetto Corsa Formula series, you know, Dirt series, and there's a bunch of other games as well. However, I have to say Assetto Corsa Competizione, it's as close to iRacing as you're gonna get, and it is hard, man. But I'm also surprised that I can run this in 4K 60 with all the epic settings and everything. I want to give you a different view. Maybe this is a better view. Mario Kart, of course. I think this is a great view if you are using ultra wide screen. You know, I could easily build a racing sim. I got that Logitech racing wheel G29. I've got the Thrustmaster T150. I have that ultra wide screen 50-inch screen monitor, 50-inch ultra wide 32:9. I could easily build a racing rig, like no issues. Like, I can jump into iRacing easily. Same thing with virtual reality. I already got virtual reality headsets, and this thing supports virtual reality across the board. And also iRacing as well supports VR. It's amazing how many games are supported now by VR. I remember 6 years ago there weren't that many games supported by virtual reality, but now, holy jumping shitballs, there's so many games that support VR. It's crazy. Yeah, Mamba man. It's pretty sad about Stadia. I was so excited, you know. Even though I know others will tell me, "Hey, listen, Stadia, it's not dead. Uh, they're still gonna be around for the third-party games." But really, are they going to be around for third-party games? Why would, like I said yesterday, I know that Bill and others, they're saying Stadia, it's not dead. And I'm not saying that Stadia is dead. It's still up and running. You know, no one is saying it's dead. It's still, you know, still running. They didn't shut down the Stadia. They just shut down the development of their gaming studios in Montreal and Los Angeles. But let's be honest. Why would, like I said yesterday, and I'm sure Review Tech USA will agree with me, why would third-party developers put their games on Stadia? Why? When Stadia ecosystem is not that large, it's not that big, why would they do that? You know where they're going to put it? On the Steam. Yeah, on the Steam. Do you know why on the Steam? Because Steam is juggernaut. You can, listen, let me just tell you how big Steam really is. I'm going to give you one example. Spin that globe called the planet and point the fingers wherever it lands when you spin that globe. Steam, it's available. Steam, it's available everywhere. From Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iraq, Russia, China, Japan, Africa, North America, Latin America. It's available everywhere. Steam, Valve, it's a juggernaut of a gaming ecosystem for indie developers, all sorts of projects, experiments, and then every single studio that I know, gaming development studio out there, developer, publisher, wants to be on Steam. So why would third-party developers put their games on Stadia? They don't have to. The only way they're going to put their games on Stadia is if Stadia gives them a higher percentage. But what's the point of running a Stadia if you're going to have to pay more money for the third-party developers to put their games on your platform? Then what's the point? Why even bother moving on with Stadia if you're going to have to beg? You're going to have to beg the third-party developers to come to you. And then you're going to have to negotiate with them. And you know they're going to ask for a higher percentage cut. Or whatever it is that you make of their games being on their platform. On your platform, I'm sorry. Listen, it makes no sense. I mean, I don't want to go through this and dissect this whole damn thing. But if you do the math, if you do the strategy, if you look at everything, if you lay out the cards, you're going to find out that it's not going to happen. Do you think that Google's going to stay in business paying more for third-party developers? Are you out of your mind? They're going to cancel the whole thing. They're going to sell the technology to maybe, I don't know, Microsoft or Sony. They can do that. I agree with Review Tech USA. Something very interesting Rich said, which I agree. And I hope that it happens. I hope that Phil Spencer and Microsoft, I hope that they buy technology and the data center that Google has. I think that would be great. So that way they can implement the Game Pass Ultimate and the xCloud through Google Stadia. Here's the sad part. Google Stadia has the best cloud gaming, streaming, technology. You can't even tell that you are streaming on the cloud. It feels so real. Barely any like terrible input lag or terrible latency. Sure, there's some latency here and there and some lag, but it's barely noticeable. And that's the sad part. Stadia has proved to us that cloud technology, it's not going anywhere. Cloud technology, it's going to be the future. We're still far from it. It's going to happen. Just like I said, it's going to happen in the near future, 2030, 2031. And I'm glad, you know what, I'm really glad. I'm glad to see all these big YouTubers starting to agree with me that, yeah, it's going to happen. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. But it's not going to happen now. And Google, definitely, it's not going to be the company that's going to do that. What Google's going to do is perfect a technology and the servers, and then they're going to sell those servers and technology to Microsoft and Sony, Nintendo, Steam, whoever the hell wants it. And they'll make their money from there, which probably is their best bet. Here you go. I'm doing it for free for you, Google. You don't even have to send me a damn check. You don't even have to write me a check. I'm already doing it here for free, giving you this advice. So that's where it's going to be. What's up, Lord Gaming, man? I don't know, man. Like, you got so many nicknames. I don't even know which one you are. Brendan, you got so many nicknames, so many usernames. I don't even know which one. Why you have so many Why so many usernames, brother? Are you confusing me? I don't even know which one you are. I wish that you would just stay as Brendan, just like as Brendan Gaming. That's it. Because I get confused sometimes. Who's who? You guys have so many accounts. It's like ridiculous, man. But don't worry, man. We got too many moderators, man. You don't need it. We got too many moderators. Way too many. I don't know, man. Gotta be careful with them trolls. Don't play their game, man. I think you playing too much. You're dancing to their tunes, man. Don't dance to their tunes. That's it. You know, they got you. They got exactly what they wanted. They got you to make more accounts. Don't dance to their tunes, man. Just ignore them. You see me, I don't have to make other accounts. They tried to mess with me, but they failed miserably. And not only did they fail miserably, but I also shut down four of their channels. I shut down. One guy in UK, twice I shut him down. There's another 2-3 guys that I shut down as well from Europe. One guy in Germany and the other one in Belgium, and one guy in Croatia as well. Don't play into their don't dance to their tunes, bro. You're doing exactly their bidding. You're doing exactly what they want you to do. Create all of these accounts, dance to their tunes, and they're laughing their asses off. Don't do it, man. Trust me. I'm giving you the best advice, Brandon. I'm not gonna give you a shit advice, believe it or not. I'm probably your best friend. I'm not gonna give you shit advice, even though I could easily do that. I could give people misleading shit advice, but I don't want to do that because I like you, I know you. Don't dance to their tunes, man. Don't do it. You guys are dancing to their tunes, and you're doing exactly what they want. You're dancing to their tunes. It's not just me that's gonna tell you this. Review Tech USA is gonna tell you this, Angry Joe's gonna tell you this. Even everyone will tell you this. Everyone will tell you this. Like, don't dance to their tunes. That's why they call them trolls. You know why they call them trolls, right? For a reason. Because they troll. That's the whole idea. That's the whole point. That's the name of the game. They want to troll you. So that way you dance to their tunes like a puppet. Don't do it. Yeah, man, just block. Ignore them. Listen, ignore, block. Really simple. But don't say anything. Just block and ignore. Once you start saying and talking about them or making videos about them, that means that, oh, we got him. We got him straight out of the water. We got this fish. Oh, we're gonna grill this fish. Don't do it, man. That's what they do. That's why they call trolls. You know their old saying, don't feed the trolls. Don't feed them. If you feed the trolls, well, you only got yourself to blame, man. So anyway, where have you been, Mamba? Where have you been, brother? I haven't seen you. The best mercy you can show them is by ignoring them. That's the best mercy you can do. Don't give them any attention. I've been doing this for 8 years. Believe me, I know. I'm like a doctor when it comes to... I should be like a professor. Professor, PhD, bachelor degree for fucking trolls and salty crocodiles. Because I have really good experience, you know. At one point, the trolls, this is back in 2016, when me and, what's his name? Truth of YouTuber, Hard 8, when we had our fights, I started ignoring, actually no, not just ignoring, I put him in this spot so badly that he couldn't handle it anymore. He tried everything. He tried calling me a racist. He tried calling me this. He tried calling me that. Like, he went to like the lowest level possible, and nothing seems to work. And then he gave up. He said, okay, nothing seems to work. This guy, I cannot win with this guy. Fuck it. So then he went to, 1316 Killer, Joe. So he went to Joe, start picking on him and mentioning my name, trying to get some kind of a fight between me and Angry Joe. And then, not the Angry Joe, the 1316 Killer. And then 1316 Killer destroyed him as well. And then another guy who was also my enemy, he started going after him. The guy with the mask, and then the guy with the mask started destroying him. And then I started destroying the guy with the mask as well. And then the other guy, the big guy, the west side, whatever, wet side Dick, he started doing something to him as well, started coming after him. And then that didn't work. Listen, man, look, I won all of this. I won all of these battles for fucking 8 years. Yes, I named some names, but I won all of these battles. These motherfuckers are still out there, and I live in their fucking heads. But don't play to their stupid games, man. You know, I only did it because it gave me views. Okay? They took him a while to realize. They couldn't understand. Who is this guy? Kaiser Soze? Yeah, maybe I was a Kaiser Soze. It means I was ahead of the game. I was always 10 steps ahead of you. They couldn't realize, well, wait a minute. We're actually helping this guy. It took him 6 years to realize we're actually helping this guy. He's getting the views from all this drama. He's getting all the clicks from all this drama. We're making money to this guy. And then they finally realized, My only sad thing is I wish that they didn't figure that out. I wish that they didn't realize that doing all of this shit, coming after me, trying to make me look bad, making all these videos, it took them a while to realize that they're making me money, that they're giving me the numbers because of the spotlight, because of all the controversy and all of this other drama bullshit. And it took them a while to realize that. You know. But I played all of them. I played every single one of them. I mean, it's all documented since 2016. I played every single one of them. It's all there, you know. And they know it. Everybody knows it, you know. Yeah, Joe was awesome, man. I miss Joe. I miss Pacino. I don't know what's going on with... I haven't seen Pacino. I hope he's okay. I haven't heard nothing from Joe. I don't know if he lives in Texas. I know he used to live in Texas. I don't know. Pacino lived in UK. I think Liverpool or something like that. I have no idea what happened to them. I haven't heard nothing from them since, my God, since 2018. I haven't heard anything since 2018. So it's 2018, 2019, 2020, almost 3.5 years. I mean, it's been a long time, man. I haven't heard nothing. I did heard from my Greek Swedish brother, Banana Man, Dimitri. I did hear from Dimitri, but Dimitri told me he hasn't gotten in touch with him either. I don't know. That's what Dimitri told me. He hasn't gotten in touch with him, so I don't know what the deal is. I wish them all the best. Listen, I love all of these YouTubers, man. This is why I'm not a fan of censoring. This is exactly why I don't like people being censored. You are censoring a great entertainment. Even Alex Jones. Why is Alex Jones censored? I want to hear his crazy theories. I don't care how bad shit crazy it is. I want to fucking hear it. You know? I want entertainment. I want to be entertained. Why are these people being censored? That's my biggest issue with the whole censoring on YouTube. I don't care how ludicrous and how crazy the stuff it is that they're saying. That's the whole idea of democracy. That's the whole idea of America. Entertainment. Let him say whatever the fuck he wants to say, but let me have my entertainment. You know? I like the entertainment. I don't like censorship. I really don't. And I'm sad to hear, and I'm sad to see that that's what's been going on right now. People are getting censored left and right. It's ridiculous. All right, so I'm still practicing Assetto Corsa. This is in 4K, by the way. Just so you guys know, I'm running this in 4K on Epic settings. And let me see, triple screen. You know what, man? I'm definitely gonna use my. You know, I'm really thinking about building a racing sim because I already have triple screens. I already have. You know what? I don't even need a triple screen. I already have 50-inch ultra wide screen 32:9 monitor from Samsung CHG90, which is 144 hertz, FreeSync, perfect. 1 millisecond response time, perfecto mundo. And I'm thinking to myself, why not build a racing sim? I got the 2 wheels, Logitech G29, and I have also the Thrustmaster T150. Thrustmaster T150 and G29. The only thing I would need is just like a chair, like a racing chair, and buy that, set it up, and honestly I could have like a. I can also put Logitech 5.1 speakers around you know, the setup, and just truly indulge myself into the whole racing simulation thing. I have all of those components, and I'm like, You know, I was thinking about it yesterday. Dude, you have all of these components. Why not build a racing sim? You know, and you can also use it as a flight sim at the same time, both racing and a flight. I just need a rig. That's it. Yeah, Mr. Din. I really thought about that. And I also have a virtual reality headset. So if I want to switch back between ultra wide screen and a VR, I can do that as well. I can switch back and forth, and I can use the same rig for Flight Simulator. I mean, I need like what I mean by a rig. I don't mean a PC rig. I have a PC rig. You see the resolution here, 3840 by 2160. Everything set to epic settings. Then you see this right here. That shows you that I can handle whatever I need to handle. My only thing is I need a racing chair. A racing chair. And that's it. And a setup. You know, one of those, what you call it, rig setups where you put the wheel and the pedals and the shifter. That's it, like a package deal that comes in with a chair. You know, you buy the chair and then it comes in with a the whole setup rig. But as far as the PC rig, Mr. Din, I have 3 different PCs, NVIDIA and AMD. Okay, I have a 5700 XT, 2 of them. I got 2060 Super. I have also a gaming laptop. I got 3 different PCs, and it clearly, as you can see, I'm running this in 4K. Clearly, you can see it running at epic 4K, 60 FPS. I think I can handle it. Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Din. I don't mean to hit you with some facts, but you're looking at it. I like that people don't know. I like secrecy sometimes. I like that people don't know what I have. You know, that's like, I like that. Like, people are guessing. Oh, what else he has? I don't know, man. Mr. Forky could have a whole bunch of different things. Anyway, let's go. Let's do this practice. Let's continue. Let me tell you, this looks amazing in 4K 60 on epic settings. No kidding, man. On my 32-inch BenQ monitor, I have a BenQ 32-inch monitor, and it's perfect for 4K resolution. So does anybody know what happened to 1316 Killer? Does anybody know? Like, is he okay? Has anyone seen him? You know, maybe bump into him if you live in Texas, Austin, I don't know. Or, I mean, Houston, Texas, I'm sorry. Does anybody know anything? What's up, MUW? MUW is wearing a new t-shirt. It says Stadia, it's not dead. I know it. Mr. Urban, you got a new t-shirt. It says Stadia, it's not dead. Not yet! Desperado, let me tell you something. I think you're missing out, brother. I'm going to tell you right now. You will not regret it. I mean, if you truly want to enjoy your entertainment and your movies, the C10 is just perfect at the moment. I mean, I don't know how much better can the quality get. Man, that TV, it's perfect for video gaming, perfect for 4K movies, full package deal. I don't know what's not to like. All right, let's do a race. Let's let's quit this and let's jump into a race. Let's do one race and let's see what we can do here. I don't know what's gonna happen to Google Stadia, but let me just put it this way: I would wait and see. I wouldn't really waste money and invest into Stadia. The best thing to do with Stadia is just wait and see what happens. Actually, let me try some other tracks while I'm here. Let's start the session. Let's do it. Why not? Now we're gonna drive with other cars and see how good I am. See how badly I'm gonna suck here.
Green light, go, go, go.
Hold on. Hold on, this is still a practice. Wait a minute. Let me return to a garage. I don't want to do a practice. I want to do like a race with like a bunch of other quick race. Let's do 15 minutes. Okay. Let's do a medium rain. Okay. Let's try a different car. See what else we got. It's a Ferrari. Man, this Ferrari looks fucking badass. Yeah, let's go to Ferrari. Why not? This will be an interesting year. You got Amazon Luna out there being in beta, learning from other services. I think Amazon is playing it safe. They're just playing it safe. They're not like jumping into this whole fight. They just want to take it easy, make their own. I think they're doing it right. I think Amazon is doing it right. They're learning, and that's exactly what Stadia should have done. But then again, Phil Harrison is not that guy. I don't know why they hired Phil Harrison. Phil Harrison has a resume of screwing things up. When you look at the PlayStation 3 and he quit that. When you look at the Xbox and he quit that. You look at the I mean, everything he touches, he never finishes. He always leaves the leftover. You know what I mean? He's one of those guys like, I thought I want to eat this, but throw it away. Like he orders a Subway, foot-long Subway, and then he doesn't finish the entire Subway. He leaves it, the leftover. He's one of those guys, you know, and he's just not that guy. I always knew. I even said it. You know, he's not that guy to go to the finish line, you know. I always said Jim Ryan should step down. I never liked Jim Ryan. I think he's the worst CEO for the PlayStation. If you are like a hardcore Sony fanboy, I wouldn't be proud of having him as a CEO. I would demand that he steps down, brings somebody else. You know, how about somebody from Japan or Japanese American chick, someone who loves and has passion for Sony and PlayStation games and who understands the PlayStation gamers, somebody younger who's a gamer from Osaka or Tokyo or here in Los Angeles. In Los Angeles. How about that? Why do we have to have these suits? You know, these sleazebags suits. I don't like the suits. I like the gamers to be in charge of that gaming division. That's just me. Why do we have to have these yayos, twats, whatever you want to call them? I don't know. Sleazebags. I mean sleazebags. Yeah. Duffel bags, sleazebags, douchebags, for Clara, whatever you want to call them. You know, those type of guys. You know, waterbed guys, you know. He just cares about money, man. He doesn't care about the gamers. He said he is proud. He's very proud of $75 for a video game. Like, he's proud of that. You proud of $75 for every game? There's nothing there to be proud of that, man. Come on, man. Especially during a coronavirus where people are struggling to even fucking survive the next day. And you talking about, $75, let's go. Maybe this will create the future Robin Hoods. I think this is going to happen. If this economy doesn't get better, if this bullshit with scalpers starts happening, becomes like some normal shit, I think you're going to see Robin Hoods taking the the matters into their own hands, and that's not going to be good, man. You don't want that either. But you're going to create these Robin Hoods. Say fuck it, man. Give it to the people. Like, tired of this shit, you know. We're tired of being fucked in the ass for centuries. Enough is enough, you know. No one's taking responsibility. No one's being accountable. Well, then you create Robin Hoods. That's what happened with King George. Taxed the shit out of everybody. Out of everyone. You know, from the South Shields, North Shields, Yorkshire, let's just tax the shit out of villagers, farmers, and on top of being taxed, they have to give away their stuff. Well, that's how you have Robin Hoods. I mean, history! No one fucking reads the history anymore. It's like people just wait for the history to repeat. Read the goddamn history. Learn the history. You know, you deem to fucking repeat that shit. You're deemed to repeat it if you don't learn from it. But apparently people never learn. I've seen that shit way too many times. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass. What do I fucking know? I'm just some fucking yayo playing the fucking Assetto Corsa Competizione. But I'm also highly intelligent to know that if you create a vacuum of chaos, you know, don't expect anything good to happen from that vacuum of chaos. Okay? If you're treating people ugly, don't expect your life to be beautiful. You know, it's a karma thing that goes in a fucking circle. It's called like a chain reaction. Chain reaction, right? When you throw your phone from a certain height, that phone's gonna either have a scratch or a crack, or it's gonna have a dent on that phone, depending what kind of like case you have. So everything has a... Every action has a reaction. Everything has a reaction to it. Like everything echoes. And it comes right back. You know. Jeff Bezos stepping down from being a CEO? Really?
Going double file.
I haven't heard anything about that. Look at this Ferrari. I have to stay focused here, guys.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Here we go. Here we go, fellas. This probably looks really good in VR, huh? Easy, easy, easy. Please forgive me if I'm not reading the chat, because I'm being very focused. I'm like a rabbit taking a piss in the snow. I'm so focused now. My apologies. Oh! Oh, no! I fucked it up. I should have known better. I should have kept the focus on the track. This is a difficult track. What's up, JN? How you doing, bro? Why am I getting the penalty? He's the one who rear-ended me.
Clear on the left.
He's the one who rear-ended me, man. He T-boned my ass.
Clear on the left.
I don't understand this. Why do I have to be penalized when this guy hit me? That makes no sense. If somebody rear-end, T-bones you or rear-ends you, it's their fault. It's not my fault.
Clear on the left.
Come on, come on, come on. This is like super realistic, like iRacing, man. This is a simulator, 100%, man. Assetto Corsa, to me, it's a simulator, 100%. It's not like an arcade game, dude.
Car on the left.
I don't know who called this game an arcade. It's not an arcade game. It's 100% simulator. GT simulator. 100%. I don't know, somebody said on the forums, I went to the forums on Steam and somebody was saying that it's arcade. I said, no, it's not. This is not an arcade, man. This is a 100% simulator. It's not a Crossroads, Fast and the Furious. Come on. Hold on, look at this guy trying to rear-end me like that. Andy Jesse, who is that? I don't even know who these guys are, man. I'm so out of loop with that CEO Amazon thing. I never heard of Andy Jesse. Who's that? I just know Jeff Bezos. That's all I know. I only know Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. That's all I know.
Car on the right.
Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. That's all I know.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
But I don't think it really I don't think it matters who's the chairman of the Amazon. Jeff Bezos is the co-founder, so he will always have the say on what happens to that company. He owns the stock. He's the godfather of the company. So just like Bill Gates is the godfather of the Microsoft, Bill Gates can shut down the Microsoft tomorrow if he wanted to. Obviously, be a big lawsuit. But that's he's a co-founder of that, you know.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
He's the godfather of that company, just like Jeff Bezos is the godfather of the Amazon. So it doesn't matter who's the chairman. It makes no difference. The final say comes from Jeff Bezos. Okay, so Jeff Bezos makes the decisions. How much money do we give? What's the budget? So I don't think it really matters who the chairman is, in my honest opinion. Even when Elon Musk decides to put somebody else as the chairman of Tesla, he's still the godfather of the Tesla. So he's going to have, obviously, the final say on the budget and all that other stuff. Speaking of Bill Gates, he scares the shit out of me, dude. He's always smiling. Like, even when they're talking about the COVID-19 and, you know, 500,000 people died, he's always smiling and has that smirk on his face like some kind of evil scientist. Something so evil and sinister about him, dude. Really, I'm getting like a sinister, evil vibe from that fucking guy. Just like George Soros, I get like a very evil, sinister vibe. And now he's saying that, oh, there's another virus coming. How could you possibly know there's another virus coming? Unless you create it. Unless you create it with the World Health Organization that's in partnership with China. Unless you create that shit. Different variants of it. I hope this is not Illuminati. Maybe, you know what, this is fucking Illuminati fucking. That's what it is, man. Illuminatis are trying to decrease the population. There's way too many people on the planet, and this is the most humane way that they can do it. It's by depopulating population from 7.5 billion to, let's say, maybe 4 billion. And I think that's what they're trying to do, honestly. You know, it's like the most humane way they can do it. It's through this. I don't know. This is just my idea. I could be wrong. Please don't censor me for having an opinion. For fuck's sake. YouTube, don't censor me for having a fucking critical thinking opinion, alright? And of course, Illuminatis, the secret societies, they own everything. They own the banks, they own the media, they own the schools, colleges, they own everything, so they can easily indoctrinate millennials, the young youth, the young people, and voila! Voila! We're wearing a mask, voila! We're getting vaccinated, voila! And pretty soon, if you don't get vaccinated, you have to pay a fine or you go to jail. So you'll have to get vaccinated. You will have no choice. And you're also going to get censored if you say something bad, okay, about the whole situation. Or if you have a critical thinking, or if you have a different point of view, you will be censored. How dare you? How dare you? It'll all become normal. and it will all become part of the new whatever the new shit is that the Illuminatis are doing. Again, I don't mean to sound like Alex Jones, but why do you think they... Okay, you know what, man? I know there's some shit that Alex Jones says it's outlandish. Even Joe Rogan agrees. Some of the shit he says, it's fucking ridiculous, right? But he should be able to say it. He should have the right to say it. That's the whole idea of freedom. Okay? Just like I'm saying it right now. Why can't he say it? Well, why can Mr. 4K say it? Mr. 4K can say it because he only's got 22 people and no one even knows that his channel is out there. No one even knows that he fucking exists. Okay, there's hundreds of millions of people around the world. They don't even know that I even fucking exist, let alone to know who Mr. fucking 4K is. So I'm not that important. Nobody gives a shit. Fuck this guy. You just label him as a fucking whatever. Comedian, whatever. I mean, I am funny. You know, I'm not saying that I'm not funny. I am funny. Everybody knows I'm funny. Of course I'm funny. Look at me. I'm a fucking funny guy. Put me in a fucking movie, I'll be funny. I'm like a Jim Belushi of the movies. But Alex Jones should have a right to say whatever he wants to say. He shouldn't have to be censored. You know what I mean? He should be able to go out there and say whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That doesn't mean that I agree with everything the guy says. Of course, he says some crazy shit. But why censor the guy? You know? Because when you censor people, then you are proving that conspiracies are not theories, that conspiracies are facts. Got it? If conspiracies are theories, and they're just hearsay theories, then you don't have to censor anybody. Because they're just theories, they're not true. But now you're proving to everybody that conspiracies are the fact. And that's why these people are being silenced. But they like to turn that around. No, we're silencing them because they're brainwashing people. How do we know that you are not brainwashing people? How the fuck do I know that the CNN and NBC and Hollywood, it's not brainwashing fucking people? How do I not know that? Do you send me a memo? Are you inviting me to go to Hollywood, to go to everywhere to see what you guys are doing? Are you inviting me to World Health Organization to see what you guys are doing behind closed doors? I don't fucking know. We don't know. Are we supposed to believe you? Just take it for granted? Just trust us? There's so much wrong here. And this is why people are... They're confused. People are not angry. They're just confused. What the fuck's going on here? They're confused. They're legitimately... People are confused. They don't know what to believe anymore. And that's not good. You got people, they don't know what the fuck believe. What do we believe anymore? What's right? What's true? What's not? No one even fucking knows anymore. You created such vacuum of chaos right now. People are confused. They're confused. Legitimately, people are super confused. Confused. But what do I know? I still got my umbilical cord. I was born 5 minutes ago. Hold on, let me cut my umbilical cord. Ah, here we go. All right, let me win this race. I don't like censorship. I don't like it. And Joe Rogan should speak against it. Did Joe Rogan speak against it? I don't want to say anything. I don't want to judge the guy because maybe he did speak against it. Did Joe Rogan speak against censoring? Did he say anything?
Right, man. Neither is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
I don't know. Did he? I know that he doesn't like censorship. Brian Redband told me he doesn't like censorship, so I assume. But did he publicly say it? Did Joe Rogan publicly say, hey, dude, this is bullshit. I don't like the censorship. I don't like the people being censored. Did he say it? I don't know. Maybe he did. If he did say it, I apologize. My bad. But we need more people to speak against censorship. Okay? It ain't cool. Even if I don't like what someone is saying, even about me, let them say what they want about me. You shouldn't have to censor them. Let them make videos about me. You have a right to make videos about me and say whatever you want to say. As long as you're not threatening me. As long as you don't threaten me. You can have your opinions about me. You can say I'm an alien, I'm a werewolf, I'm a vampire, or whatever. But you shouldn't be censored. You catch my drift? Like, you shouldn't be censored. And I don't like censorship. I really don't. I know it's kind of funny coming from a guy who blocks a lot of people. But those people who were blocked, I gave them a chance. And they were trolls. You know, why would I waste my time with trolls? You know, they're annoying. They're like, they're not contributing anything. They're just disrupting the live stream. They're not giving any opinions. They're just disrupting the live stream. The trolls is like a virus. You know, you just gotta get rid of it. But I don't go around, you know. There's so many videos people talk about me. There's videos people talk about me. I'm being a racist. I'm being this. I'm being that. They can say whatever they want to say. That's their right. That's their First Amendment right. They can say whatever they want to say. But it doesn't mean that it's a fact. They can say whatever they want to say. They can make whatever video they want to make. But it doesn't mean that it's a fact. And they shouldn't be censored. They should be able to say what they want to say. It doesn't mean it's true. Obviously, people who watch my channel, they know it's all bullshit. They know it's bullshit. You know, they're not going to believe that kind of a crap when they go see somebody make a video like that. But not a fan of censorship. I'll tell you right now, man. Don't like the censorship. I don't. How do you guys feel about the censorship? That people are being censored and removed from Twitter, Facebook, YouTube because they have a different point of view. Now, if you're threatening, listen. If you're threatening somebody, not only should you be removed and censored, but you also should be investigated. Like, they should investigate you. Okay? That should never be tolerated from anyone. Should never, ever be tolerated. Zero tolerance for that. But people should be able to express themselves, to express their ideas and their opinions about everything. They should be able to do it. Like, Mamba should be able to say what he wants to say. Juggernaut should be able to say what he wants to say. Mr. Urban should be able... He shouldn't have to worry about, oh my God, should I say this? Should I say that? That's like if you live in North Korea, you got to be careful what you say. That's like if you live in Tehran or Iran, you got to be careful what you say. Or if you're in Russia, living in some parts of Russia, be careful what you say about Putin, what you say about the current government of Russia, be careful. But we're not there. We don't live in these types of countries, you know. We're here in the United States. People come here because it is the beacon of freedom for 200 plus years. All right. It's not easy. It's capitalism. You gotta work your ass off. You gotta be smart. You gotta hustle. You gotta know what you're doing. And of course you have to be lucky as well. Luck has a lot to do with it. But this country gives you all the tools to become successful. But it's up to you to do that, or at least try doing it. But we also have the basic free rights to be able to say and express ourselves through First Amendment, right? And I don't like this the fact that the big tech companies, I'm talking about a big tech like Google, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc., etc. Fill in the blanks, right? I don't like that they're dictating to people on what they should say, to some guy in Holland what he should say or she should say, or some guy in Europe, or some guy in Balkans and in Croatia, Serbia, whatever. Let's say some guy from Belgrade or from Sarajevo, he says something that he doesn't agree with a current situation, and then the Twitter bans that person. I don't like that they have that kind of power to play God, to like decide, who should say what, who is eligible, who can get a pass, who is not eligible. I don't like that. I'm against that. You know what I mean? And that's currently where we at. You know what I mean? I heard about this wheel, Fanatic. It's a very expensive wheel, but it's super amazing. So anyway, how you guys feel? What are your thoughts on this whole thing? Since we're talking about it. By the way, this game, it's very hard. This game, it's super hard.
Alright, checkered flag. Good job. You did the best you could. I'll bring the car back.
I'll tell you what, Assetto Corsa, it is super... Should we watch the replay? Assetto Corsa, it's super realistic, and it's a very difficult game. It forces you to stay focused, Assetto Corsa Competizione, it really forces you to stay focused, just like iRacing. You have to stay focused. You have to be. You have to constantly calibrate that wheel for that car, for that track, and you have to practice on that track constantly to have the muscle memory to memorize each corner. It's really a pro. I mean, I understand why a lot of people, because I was wondering about this, like why a lot of people are playing Competizione and the iRacing, and what's the fascination. And now I find out it's because it's so real, it's so realistic, and that's why they're using this software. Of course, they're using a much better gear, a Fanatic direct drive. They're using all kinds of stuff, shifters, high-end shifters, to make it as freaking perfectly, as accurate, as professional as it can be. But I totally understand it. Coming in as a virgin of race sim. Okay, I'm a virgin sim racer. Okay, I'm not a professional sim racer. You can tell. I'm a virgin sim racer. So me popping my cherry right now here on Assetto Corsa Competizione, I can see why people enjoy and why they take it very seriously, and why they use this on esports, iRacing, Assetto Corsa Competizione, Formula One, etc., etc. Excuse me. When you're going to Orlando, I want to see a replay. Oh, Thursday and leaving Sunday. Well, it's going to be a cold weather, dude. I don't know. I think you're coming in the worst possible time. Temperature is going to be in the 40s with a lot of gust wind. I don't know if you're going to have such a great time, to be honest with you. I think you should have waited till March. Mid-March. That's the best time to do it. Mid-March. like late March. Hold on, here we go. Where's my car? Hold on. I forgot to find my car. Yeah, this thing has a multiplayer. It has everything. It has a single player career mode. It has the offline mode, campaign mode, career, which is a career mode. It also has practice mode where you can practice, and then of course the multiplayer. The multiplayer mode. It's pretty big. A lot of people play this. They even use it on the esports. And there's also full support for virtual reality. You can use the VR headset and you can play this on the VR, so you have that as well. It's pretty good, actually. Let me see. Am I 76? Hold on. I think I'm a 76. Oh, that's good. So it's going to warm up when you get there. That's good. So where are you going, Epcot? Last time I was there, I was at the Animal Kingdom. That Pandora, man. That Pandora place for the Avatar is so cool, man. I've been there like multiple times. The Animal Kingdom. Epcot's pretty cool. If you want to hang out with your friends, go around that lake and visit all of these different countries. Try different beers. I have tried every single beer. From Japanese, Chinese, Canadian, British, Mexican, Italian, my God, all kinds of German beer. But Japanese beer is pretty good too. I was surprised by Japanese beer. Morocco has their own beer, but Morocco has a really nice coffee. Epcot's pretty cool, man. Like, if you like want to go on a date or with your girlfriend, whoever, I think Epcot's definitely a good place to go. Get yourself a hotel, spend a couple of days there, and I tell you, you'll have a great time, 100%. It's expensive. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I mean, it costs money, obviously. Yeah, it's not cheap, but it's a lot of fun. The only issue that you will have is the here's my advice. The parking lot, it's ridiculous. Whether you go to the Animal Kingdom or whether you go to the Epcot or Universal, the parking lots are ridiculous. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, almost thousands of cars. Here's what I would recommend. Make sure that when you park your car, make sure that you use your map on your phone and you pin that location where you park your car. Because I guarantee you, after the entire day, you're tired and it's late at night and you want to go back to your hotel, you're going to forget where your car is. Because that parking lot is so freaking huge. You're going to forget where the hell you parked. It's like a fields and fields of cars. So my advice to you, this is very important, and you're gonna thank me for this. You're welcome in advance. Get your Google Maps and pin that location exactly where you parked your car. So that way, when you are coming back, you know exactly where to go. It's the best thing to do, because otherwise you're gonna be stuck looking around for your car, dude. You'll be there. You're gonna waste you'll be there till like 11 o'clock, maybe midnight, looking for your damn car. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. This has happened to me. I'm speaking from the experience, damn it. I know what I'm talking about. All right, let's try another race here. Let's exit. I don't give people the bullshit advice. I don't do that, man. Trust me. You're going to remember me. You're going to remember my name, Mamba, if you forget to do that. All right, let's try a different track. What is this? Belgium. Ooh, this track in Belgium looks pretty good. Oh, you did? You know what? There is one game I want to try on Stadia. It's called Valkyria. Valkyria Chronicles 4. Valkyria Chronicles 4. And let's also try a different car. See what else we have. It's BMW. Oh, look at this BMW. Oh my God. This looks amazing in 4K. Let me tell you. I'm very impressed with my rig, with my PC, honestly. The guys at City of Industry from iBuyPower, that's where they are in California. City of Industry, iBuyPower, really did a great job putting all the components that I want. You know, that's what I like about the iBuyPower. They really do a great job. They spend almost a month testing everything before they ship out the PC to you. They want to make sure everything's running smoothly, including the liquid cooling, thermal take, the motherboard, the Windows, everything, BIOS up to date. They really do a great care and job making sure that everything runs smoothly, and I appreciate that about. I'll probably get another PC from them. I want to support those guys. If they want to be my sponsor, dude, I will not have a problem. I will not hesitate to have iBuyPower as my sponsor. They really they've been very kind, very nice, and they did exactly what I asked them to do. Like exactly. Like they built the computer exactly the way I wanted it. And I appreciate that. All right, let's try this. That's just my experience. You guys might have a difference of opinion, but my experience been, you know, good. Good. I can't complain, you know. Oh, you did? So how was your experience from iBuyPower, Mr. Urban? Hey, iBuyPower, if you're watching this, give me a call.
Alright, we have some wet conditions. Remember that curves are slippery and watch your braking pistols.
Yes, Desperado. And Zotac. I will never buy anything other than Zotac. From now on, even the 3080, it's going to be by Zotac. Zotac does a great job with the cooling, you know, and those pipes, coil pipes, everything, it's done perfectly. Never had any issues, never had any problems with overheating. Everything was running smooth. Zotac. Forget EVGA. Forget Asus. I'm telling you, man. For me, personally, I will never buy any other aftermarket other than Zotac. The only aftermarket from now on, it's Zotac. 100% Zotac. All right, let's do this. Let's start the race.
Stay in double file.
This is BMW now. Oh, let's go. Gotta wait for the pit car to finish.
Green light, green light. Show
Here we go. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to stay focused here. If I'm not reading the chat room, please forgive me.
car on the right.
Car on the right. Cool.
Clear on the right.
Oh, no. Ah, penalty. Ah, shit. I got a penalty. This game, it's super real, guys. Oh, fuck, man. See, I'm not familiar with this track. I should have practiced. I got two times being cut from me.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Damn it. Always screw it up. Always. I like how they're teaching you to memorize how much of the brake and acceleration do you use
Clear on the right.
on each corner. Look at this guy. Oh my god.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, the other guy got penalized. He's got a safety penalty. The guy number 90.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I like that. That's how it should be.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I got it now. Got it. I just have to stay focused. My only thing is being focused, and I'll be okay. I'll be fine with this game. I just need to practice and stay focused. You see how focused I am? I'm so serious, god damn it. I look like a serious Russian. I'm like a mixture of Russian, Albanian, Serbian, Croatian, Bosnian, and Italian. A mixture of everything. People are confused. What are you, Mr. 4K? Who are you, god damn it? Why you have such a unique look? What kind of mixture are you, god damn it? What's up? What's up, Extreme Gamer? How you doing, brother? Cheers. Everybody say hello to Extreme Gamer. He helped me with the medium. That level and the medium, he helped me resolve that puzzle. And it was so easy. Alright, here we go. Stay focused, Mr. 4K. Stay focused. Stay focused. Just focus for once in a while. Stop using your big nose to focus. Use your goddamn eyes to focus. There we go. Your impressive eyes. Ah, 17 got the penalty. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, this is the Assetto Corsa Competizione. This is realistic. This thing, it's extreme gaming. This is not arcade. This is a simulator. Look, this guy just hit me. What a unbelievable asshole. This is a simulator, 100%.
We are at the halfway mark. Still a long way to go. Car on the right. Clear on the
Ah,
right.
fuck. That's it. I screwed it up now. I screwed it up. It's over. All it takes is one asshole to hit me in the ass. And that's it. You know, the whole thing about that medium game is, I was disappointed. I said this to Extreme Gamer, and I said this to you, Desperado. I was just disappointed
Car on the left.
that I was there for 2.5 hours,
Clear on the
and there was 48 people watching, and neither one of them knew what to do. Like, I was hoping maybe 1 out of 48 would go to Google this and figure out what we got to do. But maybe, honestly, maybe nobody really knew. You got to remember, maybe honestly, at that time, because it's a brand new game, I don't think anyone really knew. Everybody was stuck, I think. Everyone was stuck at that game, like that level. And I was there for like 2.5 hours, like, and all I had to do was sit in front with my physical body. All I had to do would be right there in front of that extension cord to lift up that engine block and get that that pipe to put it in the jack and jack the gate out. That's all I had to do. And then you exit out of your physical body, go to the generator,
Clear on the right.
blow that energy, come back to your physical body and turn on that button. You know, that's all I had to do. But at that time, when I was live streaming, you know, it just didn't come to mind. But the video game should also... man, I'm sucking right now big time. The video game should give you some hint. I was disappointed that they didn't give you any hints. You know, some kind of a hint. Hey, Mr. 4K, maybe we shouldn't be moving our physical body. It should stay here. Or something like that. But there was no hints. There was no clues or anything like that. And that's the part that kind of bothered me about the game. I was hoping for some clue. Can we at least have a clue on what we should be doing? You know? No, I mean, I couldn't think of it. I mean, I tried, man. 2.5 hours. And everyone was telling me, here's the thing, Extreme Gamer. Everyone was telling me the same thing that I was already doing. Climb up to the top of that house. I said, I already climbed to the top of the house. You gotta run fast. But I said, it's 5 seconds. You cannot run that fast. I wish that you were there. If you were there, I would have finished that game that night. I'm not kidding. I swear to you, I would have finished that game that night. If you were there, brother, on Saturday night, I would have finished it. The game would be finished. I wish that you were there. I swear to God. I wish that you were there. Maybe on Friday I'll finish it. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'll finish it on Friday. You know what I mean? I can finish it on Friday. Get it over with. Yes, you know, like in all the other games, like Resident Evil, Metal Gear, what you call it, Final Fantasy, there's always some kind of a sign or something, a clue to help you. Oh my God, I totally suck now. I'm a laughing stock right now. Look at me. But hey, I did say I'm a virgin Assetto Corsa driver. I'm a virgin Assetto Corsa Competizione. I'm popping my cherry right now. I'm not a professional. I have to practice, man. I gotta practice this. And everyone told me this is hard. This game, it's hard. And they're not kidding. They're 100% correct. This shit requires utmost focus. It ain't no joke.
Right, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
But I guess that's what makes it so great. Hey, some more good news. Gran Turismo 7. Some great news regarding Gran Turismo 7 for PlayStation 5. According to the creative director, the guy who, the godfather of the Gran Turismo, he said that the Gran Turismo 7 is gonna go back to the classic style of Gran Turismo, like Gran Turismo 2, Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec, and I'm like, hell yeah, hell fucking yeah, way to go, way to fuck. Listen, now I have listen. When I heard this news, now I have an erection. And like a long erection, hard on, for PlayStation 5. Because I want to play. Listen, I'll do what I have to do. I'll do what I have to do to get that PlayStation 5. I don't care what. I don't give a fuck at this point. When Gran Turismo 7 comes out, I gotta have a PlayStation 5. I don't care how much I have to pay. At this point, I don't really give a damn. I gotta have Gran Turismo 7. So I hope that the console will be available, that it will be in the stock, and I'll be able to buy it. I hope. I hope. I think I will be able to buy it when Gran Turismo 7 comes. I think I should be able to buy it. But if not, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to the offer up, and that's that. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I gotta have Gran Turismo 7. I gotta have Gran Turismo 7. I don't care. They can call me sellout, whatever. I gotta have Gran Turismo 7. But I think I should be able, I think all of us will be able to buy it in November. If I cannot buy PlayStation 5 in November, then that's it. Scalper bots, you won. Offer up, eBay, you won. You won. You're getting my money. You won. But I think we'll be able to buy it. Okay, I don't think, because a lot of people will have a console by now. By then, I think by November, a lot of people will have it. You know, and I think the demand from the scalpers will not be that much because a lot of people will have it. It's not going to be such a huge demand. So I think I should be able to buy it in November. I hope. Like I said, I hope. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what's going to happen, but I hope. But I got to have a Gran Turismo 7. Whenever that is, I don't know if Gran Turismo 7 will be coming out this November or 2022. If it's coming out 2022, then that's good. Then I don't have to worry about it this year. And if I can't buy a PlayStation 5 in 2022, then I don't care. I'm paying whatever I got to pay. Fuck it. You know, I got to have Gran Turismo 7. But I don't think it's going to be that bad. I don't think it's going to be that horrific. You know. Yeah, I should be fine. You know, by then. You know, it shouldn't be like, because a lot of people will have it. A lot of people will have it, and scalpers, you know, whom they're going to sell it to. A lot of people will have it, and so they're not going to need to take all the consoles because they won't need it, because they already have a bunch of consoles sitting in their warehouse, and they need to sell it. So why should they buy some more? So I think I should be able. I think you and me and others should be able to walk in or go online or whatever and buy it. I hope. I hope. I hope. Oh, that's right. You told me about that. So when is your PlayStation 5 coming out, Mr. Urban? When are you going to get it? Oh, you went with a digital. Well, if you don't need a 4K Blu-ray player, if everything's gonna be on your hard drive, then yeah, dude, just go with a digital. Save the money, right?
Anita has finished the race.
Well, that's good. Me, I like to have that 4K Blu-ray player because I want to see how well it runs on the PlayStation 5. I just like having that 4K player in there, dude, because I have a lot of 4K movies, and I like to have the options of, you know, watching my 4K movies in different room, you know, or whatever. But if you don't need that player, I think you're good with a digital version. My God, I really suck so bad. This is a laughing stock. Look at this. Last place, bunch of fucking penalties. Holy shit, man. This is horrific. Horrific! But I did say I was a virgin sim racer. I did say that. I'm trying to pop my cherry here. I'm trying to pop my cherry here. It's not looking so good. It's not looking good. Oh Lord.
Good job.
Ah, it's not a good job. Come on, man. This is a terrible job. It's a terrible job. This is horrific. This is embarrassment. Oh Lord. Okay, let's try different. Let's do it during the snow. Let's see how good I am, like during the snow, or how about a thunderstorm? Let's change the car. Let's go with something else. There's BMW. What is this? Bentley. I didn't know they have Bentley. What is this? Audi. Alright, Audi. We can go with an Audi. Why not? This Audi looks pretty darn good. Nice. Did I have a showroom? Hold on. I just want to see how this Audi looks. I want to check out the showroom. I know, man. I'm popping my cherry over here, bro. Maybe the Audi V10. Audi V10 will give me a better handling on how I handle my cherry. Maybe I'll pop my cherry better with Audi. You know, the first time it's always rough, you know. All right, here we go. All right, let's go. Let's confirm this is what we're gonna drive. Audi. And we're gonna try different country. Let's see what else we got. Barcelona. We need something easier. Russia. Mother Russia. Misano. Ooh, this is a tough one, dude. Look at Misano. Oh boy. Oh Lord. These are all tough tracks. Silverstone, Brands Hatch. You know what? Brands Hatch is not that bad. I played on the Gran Turismo many times. Guess should be alright. Monza Circuit, Italy. Alright, this is easy. Well, not super easy, but let's go to Italy. We're gonna do storm. We're gonna do this during the storm. It's gonna be tough. What's up, CD? What's up, Cameron D? How you doing, bro?
Alright, we have some wet conditions.
Ooh.
Watch out for curbs and exit, and remember to brake early.
Oh Lord. Oh Lordy Lord.
Going double file.
This is a terrible way for me to pop my cherry. As a virgin Assetto Corsa Competizione freshman. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. I can already see it's gonna be a nightmare. Oh my god. Oh Lord. What's wrong with me? Oh, I'm gonna die here, dude. This is a disaster waiting to happen.
Green light, go, go, go.
Disaster waiting to happen. I'll do my best. See what I can do. You know? Oh, God. What were you thinking, Mr. 4K? What were you thinking? This is a disaster waiting to happen, man. God. Jesus. Can't see shit, man. This is brutal. Oh! I knew it. I know Desperado is out there laughing right now. I know. This is the horrible way to pop my cherry. Look at this. Some people saying, what is he talking about, Puppy's cherry? What is this? I'm a virgin sim racer. I need to pop my cherry here. And this is not a good way to do it. This is the horrible way to do it. This is a nightmare. Oh, I can only imagine. I'm going to try this in VR. In virtual reality. See how it is. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, can you hear me? This Audi is good. I was right. This is not a bad car to pop the cherry. For the first timers. Oh, God. Dude, it's slippery so bad. Thank you, Derek. I know Derek is patiently waiting for Deadly Premonition. I don't know. I don't know. We might do a Deadly Premonition this this Friday. I think we should do it. Oh fuck. I think we should do a Deadly Premonition too this Friday. I think it's time. We got to finish Deadly Premonition too. I think it's time. Agent York, Agent Zack. I think if you practice a lot and your muscle memory gives you that warning how much of acceleration, when to press on the brake and stuff like that, I think if you practice a lot on this track under these conditions, I think you can get better at it, you know, but you have to practice. You know, this whole Assetto Corsa Competizione, it's about the practice, I think. You have to practice a lot.
By the way, go so fast as now. We are halfway through. Keep pushing.
No! No, no, no!
Car on the left.
Oh, fuck, fuck. Dude, I look so serious. Why do I look so serious, man? Why so serious? Hmm? Why so serious? Hmm. Here we go. Ah. Ta-da-da. Shit. Oh my god. Look at these penalties I'm getting. I'm kind of popping my cherry here. We got 3 more laps to go. Jesus H. I'll tell you what, this Audi is definitely a best choice. I would say if you're gonna pick one car, go with the Audi, with the Competizione. This is the way to pop your cherry. That heavy rain cherry on the top. But I'm getting a little bit better, you know? Slowly but surely, I'm getting a little bit. Little bit. Yeah, it's about the skill, it's true. And you have to practice a lot. That's right, Cameron. Takes a lot of practice. Focus. Mainly the focus. You have to be focused 100%. You can't think of anything else. You can't think of big tits and big ass. You have to think about just focus on, well, just racing. You can't focus on threateningly big tits. You have to focus on this. Oh, 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 Jesus, Jesus. That was disaster. That was almost disaster happened. We gotta watch the replay of this shit, man. This is insane. This is complete insanity. Oh, I'm gonna have so many penalties. It's gonna be ridiculous. I don't even care at this point. I'm gonna win dirty. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna win this shit dirty. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Dirty these. Done dirt cheap. There we go. Oh god, I can't see shit, man. It's like a Silent Hill racing. Good god. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. This is madness. Dude, this is a madness. It's a madhouse. It's a madhouse, dude. Oh! Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Jesus!
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I don't care. Hold on. I know I cut the track. Don't cut. I don't care. At this point, I gotta pop my cherry, dude. One way or the other. The cherry needs to be popped. Good lord. No, 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 no! Oh, Jesus. My... We gotta check the replay of this, dude. It's gotta be insane. Come on, come on, come on, man. Go, 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 go. Silent Hill Racing, yes sir. All that fog and rain, I can see shit. The only thing that's missing is zombies. Ah!
Leave
The hell with the leader. I don't care about the leader. I want to be the leader. This is a bullshit over here. All of it. That the Silent Hill racing over here. The bullshit. This is insane. I gotta try this in VR. See how terrifying this is in VR. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Damn it. Damn it! Yeah!
Good job, mate.
Alright, 9th place. We're in 9th place, not bad. I can pop my cherry at the 9th place. Woo! Alright. Let's check the replay. Let's watch it. Woo! Deadly Premonition 2, it's awesome, dude. Because it's goofy. You know, I like those goofy games where you have to... Here's the thing about Deadly Premonition 2. It doesn't take itself seriously. It's one of those games where you just have a good time, bro. And it's the best game for live streaming. Deadly Premonition 2, it's almost like it's created for live streaming because it's such a fun game. It doesn't take itself seriously, and it's fun. It's like a comedy. Here we go. Top 10. That's right, sir. Yes, sir. But man, I gotta try this in VR. I gotta see what this whole Silent Hill rain looks like with the VR. Probably looks great. And that music. Dun, 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 dun. That guitar. Down. Down, 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 down. Down, down, down. Down. Down, 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 down. Down, down, down. Down, down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Oh my god. You know what's funny? We were playing, I clearly remember this. You guys will remember it too. I remember it was, we were playing a Deadly Premonition 2 along with The Last of Us Part 2. That's crazy. I can't believe I did that. I was able to squeeze in 2 weeks with The Last of Us Part 2 live stream. Probably one of my longest live streams ever. I was able to squeeze Deadly Premonition 2. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm wrong. I did Deadly Premonition 2 prior in May, mid-May. I did Deadly Premonition 2 prior to The Last of Us Part 2. And then in June, right? In June, I did the Deadly Premonition for 2 weeks. So it was before. That's right. Because I did The Last of Us Part 2. I didn't stop. 12 hours every day, just for 2 weeks, non-stop. Into the July 4th. We even did like I took a photo, which I still have on my PlayStation, and I upload that stuff to Twitter. That's how Neil Cuckman found me, because he saw all the photos that I put out there. Very intriguing photos. And we were like into July, from June all the way into July, bro. I clearly remember that. So I did Deadly Premonition back in May. Holy fuck. The last time I played the Deadly Premonition 2 was back in May. And that was last year, May 2020. And then in June, for 2 weeks, mid-June, we did, going into July, we did for 2 weeks, The Last of Us Part 2. Listen, I'm very proud of The Last of Us Part 2. It's probably one of my best, I'll say it. I can admit it's probably one of my best live streams that I have done. It's 2 weeks of The Last of Us Part 2. That thing was crazy. Did I do it in July? Oh, no, you're right. My bad. I apologize. My apologies. I did Deadly Premonition after The Last of Us Part 2. Remember, after the Last of Us Part 2, I took a few days off to, like, you know, relax and come back to myself. And then I was debating, hey, what should I play next? What game I should play? So it was July. You're right. Because that's right. It was already July 4th. I was still playing The Last of Us Part 2. And then July 10th came in the week after. So, I think, no, you're right. Yes, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. My bad. You see, you guys know better than me. You guys know better than me. But The Last of Us Part 2, that 2 weeks, me and, what's his name? PewDiePie, we kind of started the same. And it took PewDiePie 2 weeks to finish as well. It's funny, both me and PewDiePie kind of started the same. And we continuously started playing it. You know what? I gotta watch a PewDiePie live stream. I want to see what choices did he make. And how did he handle the whole thing when he was playing it. I gotta check out his live stream. But that was crazy. I'll never forget it, man. Those 2 weeks. Oh my god. And then Abby. Playing as Abby. Holy shit. And she grew on me, man. I started liking her. It was like, what you call that? You know, when you are kept, when somebody holds you hostage, or when you were kidnapped against your will, and you start liking your captor. Like you fall in love with your captor. What's it called? There's a fucking name for that. What you call that? Like a syndrome, Stockholm. Oh, is it Stockholm syndrome, where you start loving your captor? Is that what it's called? Stockholm syndrome, right? Where you start sympathizing with your captor, and you start falling in love with your captor. So I felt the same way with the Abby, even though I fucking hated the Abby, that what she did to Joel Miller. Obviously, I had nothing but nothing but hate for her. But then I started loving her. She grew on me because of the German Shepherd that she had, and her father, and you know, she grew on me. I gotta give Neil Kaufman a credit for that he was able to do that, to make me hate her so much, and then I lost all of that hate and I started loving her. Only Neil Kaufman, but that's interesting the way he did that. You know, whether you don't like him or like him, you gotta give it to Neil Druckmann for pushing the envelope and going into very controversial territory. He was willing to go and take a risk and go to these territories that majority of developers out there would never want to even think about doing, because they want to play it safe and they want to make money. And I love the fact, even if you hate and don't like Neil Kaufman, you have to give him a credit for willing to take that risk and try to do something different. And he did that. He was able to do that to me. I know the hate's a strong word, but I really hated Abby, what she did to Joel Miller. I hated her so much. And then, when you look at my live stream, I fell in love with her. I started caring about her. Interesting, huh? Like what he did with that game. It's a very unique game, The Last of Us Part 2, and probably will go down in history as one of the most controversial games, period. But what Neil Druckmann did there, I don't think anyone would have dared. I don't think anyone would have had the balls enough to do that to a franchise, what he did. And I'll give him a credit for having the balls to actually go down that route and do what he did. Yeah, Cameron, you did. You did. You did. You're right. I clearly remember you saying it. This game, it's a masterpiece. And then I finally made my review on my community forums. And it's still there. You guys can read it. You just have to go to July of last year on my community forums. It's still there. And I was... it's one of those games that you play and you never forget. Death Stranding, I already forgot Death Stranding. Death Stranding is not Hideo Kojima's best work. I know what Hideo Kojima's best work is. I wouldn't classify Death Stranding as one of his. It's something different that he experimented. So we give him a pass because he made a game for himself. He didn't make a game for us. If Hideo Kojima makes the game for us, you know it's going to be a masterpiece. But I would say that The Last of Us Part 2 will be one of those games that's always going to be in your mind, like in the flashbacks. Especially Gustavo's guitar and the other composer that was with him. The way the soundtrack and the guitar and everything it's implemented, the atmosphere, the accessibility, the characters, the story, you never forget it. Like, it's still in your mind. It's one of those games that you never forget. And I think Neil Druckmann has achieved that. Even though I know it's a controversial game, even though I know it's split 50-50, but no one can deny, goddamn, that game really grabs you. You don't forget it. Like, you don't forget that game easily. It really leaves like it stays with you. It stays with you. Like, you remember it clearly. So that's something, look, I always say this. We can disagree with creative directors' decisions. We can criticize creative directors' decisions. But we got to give the credit where the credit is due. I give him a credit for willing to take that risk. Even for Naughty Dog, this was a huge risk. A juggernaut of a risk. Because, The Last of Us was a very highly anticipated game. It was a juggernaut of a game. The anticipation for The Last of Us Part 2. Forget the cyberpunk. Yes, it was anticipated as well. But I gotta tell you, The Last of Us Part 2, the anticipation for that game, holy mother of God, that was like monumental. And he took a risk and it paid off. Now, what's going to happen to The Last of Us Part 2? This is the question everybody's asking. What's going to happen? Is there going to be The Last of Us Part 3? Or are they going to go to a prequel? Or are they going to jump in between The Last of Us Part 2 and The Last of Us Part 1 on that gap where The Last of Us Part 1 ended, and that gap of 4 years, because a lot has happened between where the first Last of Us ended and where the second Last of Us begun. So that 4-year gap, there's so much there. I think that they could explore in The Last of Us Part 3 to honor Joel Miller, so we can learn more about Joel, who he really is as a person, and why he's willing to do anything for the love. That the love is the one thing that he's willing to die for, and he died for love. His love for what's her name? Jesus, Ellie. He cared about Ellie so much. He didn't care what happens to him as long as Ellie will have some life to stand on in this god-awful mess of this world that she's in. All right? So his only wish was to see Ellie have some kind of a life, peaceful, normal life in this god-awful mess. So maybe they can do that. I don't know what's going to happen with The Last of Us Part 3. Again, that's up to Naughty Dog and Neil Druckmann. I can only imagine PlayStation 5, The Last of Us Part 3. Imagine the anticipation. My God. My God. That's why I keep saying to people, there is no competition. People say, but who can compete with PlayStation? Nobody can compete with PlayStation at this point. There's no competition. No one can compete. They're the gods of the consoles, and there's no competition. There's no competition. I agree, Mamba. There's really is no... Oh, yes. B7. That's the guy that was spitting on... that spit on Joel Miller's head. And his brother, of course, Tommy, blew him up with a sniper rifle. You know what's funny? The guy kind of looks like a Neil Druckmann. But it's really not a Neil Druckmann. It looks like a Neil Druckmann, but it's not Neil Druckmann. It's really the guy from Spain. The guy from Spain that also has a beard and that hair. So it kind of looks like Neil Druckmann, but it's really not Neil Druckmann. Neil Druckmann is not buff like that. Neil Druckmann is skinny. He's like a hipster, you know. Neil's like a hipster. He plays the guitar. He's from Seattle, you know, hipster. And he loves Pearl Jam. So, but I know that he looks like Neil. And a lot of people thought that Neil has put himself inside a game. And that wasn't true, you know. He didn't put himself inside the game. It's just the guy kind of looks like him. But it's not really him. So there's been a lot of misinformation, dude. And Troy Baker tried his best on his live streams with Alana Pierce. He tried to really kind of explain this to people, that there's a lot of misconceptions about what people think, what was going on behind the closed doors, behind the scenes. And Troy says, listen, do you really think that I would put up with some BS if there was a BS? He says, you know, of course I wouldn't. You know, I have no problem telling Neil something if it's on my mind. I'm going to tell Neil, hey, man, why are we doing this? What's up with this? What's the decision behind this, right? Like, and he did. Troy Baker says he did ask them, hey man, why are we doing this? I mean, isn't this beloved character that important so much to everybody? But then they had a conversation for weeks and weeks and weeks and months prior of what Neil was trying to achieve. Then Troy understood, oh, I see where you're going with this. I understand the sacrifice. I understand what you're doing here. But so there was a lot of I mean, when you really think about it, a lot of people had their own conclusions. A lot of people had their own misconceptions. And then a lot of bullshit was out there on the internet. A lot of horseshit was out there on the internet. And virtue signaling, saying, you know, Neil this, Neil that, Neil Cockman this, Neil Cockman that, they even call him a Dr. Cockman now. So all of that shit, it was been debunked. And I believe me, last year I researched that shit plenty. You know, I just didn't want to talk about it too much because it was controversial. People's accounts were being blocked because they were talking about, you know, The Last of Us and spoiling and putting misinformation out there. All kinds of craziness was going on. There were even life threats against one of the actors who played Abby. Like, they were threatening her life and shit. I mean, it was pretty fucking bad. So it was pretty crazy. You know what I mean? Last year. It was very controversial. That summer of 2020 with The Last of Us Part 2 was super controversial, man. It was crazy. Super crazy. Oh, you should definitely wait for that patch. You should definitely wait for the patch and then try it out with the patch. Let's do this during the day. Let's try a different track. Let's see where we got Silverstone. Well, Silverstone is good. You can do that and do it where it's nice and sunny. There we go. Oh, the Vikings was so good, man. The guy from Vikings, it's now on that TV show. What was the name of that TV show on HBO Max? Sleeping with what the hell was it? Raised by the Wolves. I'm sorry. Raised by the Wolves. He did pretty good job in Raised by the Wolves, and that Ridley Scott. I can't wait for the second season, man. If you haven't seen the Raised by the Wolves, dude, that should be your number one reason to get the HBO Max. That first season, Raised by Wolves. Genius is a Ridley Scott. You gotta watch it, man. It was so good. So fucking good. Can't wait till September to watch it again. They do have a Nürburgring track, but it's a very difficult track, Cameron D. It's a track that I don't dare get nowhere near. I'm afraid. I am afraid to drive on that track. Nah, that track is crazy, man. I cannot pop my cherry there. It's out of the question. Alright, here we go. No rain. Should be better. This is Porsche. Porsche. Can't wait to try this in virtual reality just to see how it looks in virtual reality.
Green light. Give me all you can. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Here we go. Stay focused. I need to stay focused. Pay attention. Come on, serious look, Mr. 4K.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I'm not gonna say this is pretty hard.
On the right.
Oh look, some asshole hit me. Tried to T-bone me in the back.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh God, no, no! They keep hitting me, man. But see, they get penalized. That's what I like about Assetto Corsa Competizione. They get penalized as well. They lose the points. I like that. Like in iRacing. I never understood, like, when it comes to iRacing, you know, people spend a lot of money to buy these cars and these tracks when they go to the iRacing. And what I never understood is some of these individuals, not all, it's a small portion, small number. Usually they get banned, they get blocked. These individuals, they spend all this cash, all this money to build the rig, to buy all these cars and tracks, and then they get penalized, and they never advance
Car on the left.
on their class. From A to B to C to D, they always stay on the oval. I don't understand why people do that. The idea of iRacing is to play it clean. It's for serious people who are serious drivers. What I mean serious people, I mean serious sim racers. You have to be a serious sim racer, and
Clear on the right.
you're gonna behave yourself. You're not gonna do some stupid shit. You're not gonna screw around. And I don't understand why some people do that. Like, you wasting your money. Like, iRacing is for individuals who are truly serious about racing, okay? And they don't want any bullshit.
Car on the left.
They want to be able to enjoy
On the right.
and play and compete and study the track, study the behavior of the alignments of that certain car that they have.
Clear on the left.
You know,
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
you know, that's the question I would like to ask, because he's now the executive
Car on the right.
executive producer for the iRacing. Dale Junior, Dale Earnhardt. I would like to ask him, like, what can be done to, like, stop that kind of nonsense on the iRacing? You know what I mean? What kind of, like, precautions can they use?
Clear on the left.
I know you can report somebody, you can report them, and then they're gonna look at it and see what the person did, because everything's recorded on iRacing, so they know exactly what you did when you are competing. So you can't lie. Everything's documented, so they know what you did.
Clear on the left.
I haven't been on iRacing in about 6 years. I haven't opened my account in 6 years. But that's the one question I would like to ask Dale Jr. Like, you know, what are you guys gonna do about that? What's up, Fabio? Buongiorno, buongiorno, Fabio. Ciao, ciao.
You're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Mamba's been busy quite a lot
Clear on the right.
lately. What's going on with the maximum settings, huh? What's the story with the maximum settings? Here we are in February. They still don't have AMD card. My God.
Car on the left.
What a joke.
Clear on the left.
There's an old saying, and this is true for every business: never make promises to which you cannot deliver. It's just say, I don't know, we don't know, we'll see what happens. But never make any promises unless you are not 100% fucking certain that you can deliver on those promises. And I can say the same thing for the maximum settings, you know. I mean, I haven't even checked my account. I don't know if I'm still there. They probably deleted my account.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, come on, come on!
Other main, this is me, your muscle bus.
Come on, come on, come on. Once I finish this race, I gotta ask you guys about something, and your honest opinion.
Final lap.
Hold on. I think I will be much better driver with virtual reality. I think VR is gonna help me big time on this game because of that much better vision that you're gonna have, that field of view, you know. I got a fastest lap so far. So even if you come last place, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna win. You're still gonna earn some kudos. And that's pretty cool. Anyway, when I finish this track, I want to ask you guys something regarding Google Stadia. And it's not going to be like an honest opinion. Who was it Desperado? Was it you who always asked me, hey Mr. 4K, when you gonna start playing World Train Simulator? When you gonna start doing that? Was that you? He always kept asking me, when you gonna start driving a train? You know. I think it was you, I don't know. Was it you? I don't think I ever tried Train Simulator. I don't think I ever tried it. Or did I? Did I try it? I think I did, but I didn't know how to turn it on. I think I did. I didn't know how to turn the damn thing on. I was stuck in there like a Jehovah's Witness. Is this the final lap? All right, come on. It's final lap. Let's finish this. Let's finish it.
All right, check it fine. Good job. You did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
I'll park it here. Here we go. Assetto corsa competizione. Competizione. Alright, so I gotta ask you guys some honest question. I've been getting all kinds of messages. I'm not gonna say from whom. I'm not gonna name any names here. I don't want to do that. You probably know who they are. All kinds of questions. You know, hey man, I saw that video yesterday. Hey man, I thought you loved Stadia. Hey man, I thought you cared about cloud. What happened? What happened? Stadia is not dead. It's still alive. It's not dead. Stadia is still living, still breathing. Again, I'm not going to say who these individuals are. But I want to clarify something very important. I never said that Stadia is dead. I never said that. What I simply said was, this is a bad news. Question mark, is it game over? Okay, because I'm worrying now. Everyone's worrying. Jade Raymond's gone. All the other, you know, developers who worked on these games are canceled now. 400 something developers. That's 400 people. What 400 whatever, 400 games. They were supposed to be released this year, next year. And now that's gone. That is gone. That worries me. That scares me. Okay? Because that also sends me a very clear message and a red flag as to where this ship is going. And I call it Titanic ship. Now, I don't want to... Maybe I shouldn't use the word Titanic, but I don't know what other example to use other than Titanic ship. Because that's exactly where we're going. The captain, it's ignoring the ice capades, the swarms of ice capades coming from North Atlantic Ocean between New York and where that Titanic ship was going in North Atlantic. So he totally ignored the SOS, SOS, SOS. Avoid, avoid, go down south, south, south. Even if it went to North Carolina or South Carolina, sure, it would have been better. The whole point is this. I hate to use the Titanic analogy, okay? Because it is tragedy. People died on that ship. Women, children, elderly, okay? It's a tragedy. And I was born on that April the 15th, the same exact time when Titanic sunk. And also the exact same time when the earthquake hit Montenegro in Balkans. But anyway, besides the point. All I'm saying is this. I'm worried what's gonna become of Stadia. I'm not saying Stadia is dead. Of course it's not dead. It's still operating. You can still purchase Madden. You can still play Madden. You can still play Valkyria Chronicles 4 from Sega. FIFA's coming in March. You can still play Cyberpunk. I'm not saying it's dead. I didn't cancel my subscription. So everybody needs to relax. I'm just worried. I'm worried. Because Phil Harrison and Google, they don't have a credibility in their resume to say, you can trust us. Don't worry. You can invest into Stadia. Your money, it's safe. Your games are safe. Okay? Because Phil Harrison and Google, they have a resume of killing the projects. They have a graveyard called the Google Graveyard of all the projects that they have killed in the past. And this worries me. How can I take your word, Phil Harrison, when you say, don't worry, don't be alarmed. The way Google Stadia is going to be from now on, it's a mecca for third-party games, for the third-party developers. Listen, I would love this guy right here. I'll tell you right now, this guy right here would love to see Google Stadia become a mecca for third-party games. I would love it. Bring everybody. Bring xCloud. Bring everyone. EA Access, Rockstar, Blizzard. Bring all of them. Hell yeah. I would love it. Who wouldn't love it? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Who wouldn't love it? No one's going to quit their Stadia. They would actually want to join the Stadia. Because it's a convenient way to play all of the third-party games. It's super convenient. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. You, Phil Harrison, and you, Google, you have a history of killing the projects. And people are afraid to invest with your company because they're afraid. They didn't expect to see this happen. What did you say a month ago? A month ago you said, we got 400 games coming out this year. A lot of developers working on the games. First party and third party. Get ready, this is just the beginning. And what happened? Now, you killed that. Look what happened just within a month. So, all I'm saying is this. I know the Stadia is not dead. But anyone who says they're not worried, there has to be, I don't know, ignorant. They have to be ignorant or they're simping for Stadia. Means they're simps for Stadia. They're making money off of Stadia news or whatever. And I'm not going to say who these individuals are. I don't do that. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not going to name any names ever again here. But don't tell me that I'm saying that Stadia is dead. I never said it's dead. I'm simply saying what happens next, the question mark. And I'm afraid. That's all I'm saying. I'm afraid that this may not have a longevity that you guys think it will. And also, why would third-party games and third-party developers and studios put their games in Stadia? Why? When they know that the best ecosystem for them it's Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo. Why would they put their games in Stadia? And why would they advertise their games in Stadia? The only way they're going to do that, the only way developers are going to do that is if you, Stadia, you, Phil Harrison, pay truckload of money for them to come to you. And they don't need to come to you. You need them, Phil Harrison. You need them. You're not Steam, Phil Harrison. You're not Steam Valve. Okay? You need to look around. You're not Steam Valve. All right? So, if you have to pay a higher price to bring these third-party developers and their games and their studios to your platform, if you have to pay more money, so what's the point of Stadia? You're not profiting any money. You're losing money because now you got to pay a higher price, and you're probably going to have to raise the price of the Stadia Pro from $10 to $15 or $20 a month. And the people will say, why should I pay $20 a month? You see where it's going? So I'm worried. I'm not saying, for the record again, I don't want people to get the wrong idea. Please stop messaging me. Okay? I'm not saying that Stadia is dead. I never said that. But I'm worried where it's going. Okay? That's all. I'm just worried. I don't want to see Stadia out of bed. I was just playing Madden. I was playing Madden on Stadia. I enjoyed it. I was playing Cyberpunk on Stadia. But I'm worried. That's all I'm saying. Britannic instead of Titanic, yeah. Britannic was the Titanic sister ship, but it also sank. You know what? Thank you for bringing that up, Cameron D. I never knew about that. See, now I'm going to look into that. Britannic. By the way, Cameron D knows everything there is to know about the Titanic ship. And Cameron D knows when I tell you April 15th, that was the day the Titanic's ship sunk. He knows that I'm telling the truth. You could see Xbox buying Stadia. You know what? Rich from Review Tech USA, my brother from upstate New York. I used to live upstate New York. My brother, Review Tech USA, Rich. And I agree with him. He said that he would love to see, like you just said, the Xbox maybe use the technology and make some kind of a partnership with Stadia and use that Stadia cloud technology. I think it's really a shame if the Stadia cloud technology goes to waste. xCloud could benefit from it, playing Gears, Forza, Halo, all of these games. It could easily benefit, obviously, big time, from that cloud technology. Maybe that would be great. That would be an awesome news. And probably it would be the best thing that would happen to Stadia. That's probably going to be the best thing. If I was Phil Harrison, I would be on the phone right now talking to Phil Spencer. You have his number, give him a call and see what he says. You know, maybe you guys can compromise, work away with your lawyers. Your lawyers can change a contract, whatever, something, work something out. That's what I would do. But yeah, Derek, to your point, I'm just concerned I have Stadia. I got over 80 games, 80 plus games on Stadia. Does that look like a guy who wants to see Stadia dead? No, that doesn't look like a guy who wants to see Stadia dead. That looks like a guy who wants to see Stadia succeed. And I did for a year and a half now. But it's the uncertainty that worries me now. You know, I would be an idiot if I say, don't worry. It's nothing. We'll be fine. Don't worry. But, sir, a volcano, we're right next to volcanoes, sir, and it's going to erupt any minute. It's only a lava. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. But, sir, don't worry about it. No, fuck that. You know, I am worried about it, and you should be too. Because what happens next? Which way do we go? I know that FIFA's coming. That's a good news that EA is on board. Ubisoft is on board. That's good that we have Electronic Arts and Ubisoft on board. That's refreshing. Because other studios, other companies will look at EA and Ubisoft, and then those other studios might jump in and say, hey, what about Sega? Hey, Sega, why don't we jump in? Hey, Capcom, why don't we jump in? If Electronic Arts, Capcom, and Sega jump in on board with Stadia, I think that will be a good news for Stadia. And then, you know, we'll see what happens. Thank you, Cameron D. I mean, I tried, man. I tried to be as unbiased as possible, dude. I tried to cover everything, not just the cloud, but the virtual reality headsets, consoles, televisions, monitors, all sorts of different things, man. I try to cover it in the most unbiased possible way, you know. Same thing with the Cyberpunk. I tried all the versions of Cyberpunk. I tried to be as unbiased and honest and discreet about the Cyberpunk and what I was experiencing on the consoles versus the PC and the cloud Stadia and the GeForce Now. You know, I tried to be as you know, unbiased as possible and discreet as possible to give you my honest opinion on it, you know. But I don't want to see Stadia die. I never said that. See, that's the thing about my channel. A lot of people out there who don't like me, they take everything I say out of the context, and they're virtue signaling to others, saying all kinds of things about me, calling me this, calling me that, saying this guy's a flip-flop and blah, 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 blah. You know, this guy is this guy is that. You know, all this other bullshit. It's being put out there. And then some people start believing that crap. You know, some people start believing into that crap. And I feel sorry for some of you out there who believe in that shit. Just so you know, you're a fool. Because none of it is true. Okay? And you are a fool for believing. Somebody who doesn't know me, doesn't know anything about me, going out there, taking the stuff I say out of the context, and then putting it out there, and packaging it and selling it in propaganda bullshit. You know. I personally have no problem with Cyberpunk. I like the story of Cyberpunk, and I will eventually finish the Cyberpunk. I'm not done with it, with the game yet. I'm still doing the side missions, and there's one final mission that I need to do, and I'm saving that for the last. But I like the story of Cyberpunk. However, I understand that many are not able to enjoy the game due to the technical limitations and bugs and issues. But if the game didn't have the technical issues and bugs, I think people would have enjoyed this game. The only complaint that I had with Cyberpunk is I didn't think that it was a good decision to do a first-person perspective. Unless you're doing a virtual reality, I can see why you might want to go with a first-person perspective because you're doing a virtual reality. But the game doesn't support the virtual reality. You have to use the software to do that, and it's okay. It doesn't work properly. It's kind of like a gimmick, if you will. But overall, I thought the game would have been better if it was a third-person perspective. If they didn't use the first person view. So I don't know why they made that decision. Listen, Cyberpunk has good actors, good motion capture, very intriguing storyline. But the problem is, not many can enjoy it because there's so many problems and issues, and people just don't want to deal with that stuff, you know. But overall, that's the sad tragedy. The sad tragedy of Cyberpunk is that not many people can enjoy it. And I said it honestly, at the moment, the Cyberpunk, the best place for you to have a smooth ride and enjoy the Cyberpunk at a higher frame rate at 60 FPS, it's on Stadia. That's like the best place to go. And I've said it millions of times, and I keep saying it, and I keep saying that, keeping that statement. I'm not changing that statement. As of now, February 2nd, 2020, Year of our Lord, right now is the best place, is the Stadia for Cyberpunk. If you try Cyberpunk on Stadia, I'm telling you, you're going to finish the game, you're going to enjoy it, and you're going to say, wow, what a shame. What a shame that not many people can enjoy this. You know, but it only works at Stadia the best. You know what? I was thinking about that. Yeah. Extreme Gaming. Yeah, the acting was great. And Keanu Reeves, you know, he's a Keanu Reeves. Of course he's going to be great. You know what? I might as well finish it on Stadia because I'm so close. Let me tell you, man. I'm like this close finishing Cyberpunk on Stadia. Like I'm this close, you know. And I might as well finish it. I just have some side missions that I got to do before I embark onto the final stage of the game to finish it. But yeah, I'm going to finish it on Stadia for sure. For sure. So anyway, I just wanted to say that. Just wanted to kind of clarify that I don't want to see Stadia die. I'm even planning on playing maybe on Saturday or maybe even Friday. I'm debating the Valkyria, what you call it? Valkyria Chronicles. Valkyria Chronicles 4. It's a classic Sega game, RPG strategy. I know Derek's gonna love it. I know you're gonna love it too, Cameron D. I know you like these old classic games, classic RPG, Japanese anime type of games. I think you're gonna love it. It's about European World War. They call it European War One, European War Two. It's like a fantasy. European War Two, and you got Federation versus Imperial. And I might play that as really rich characters, great characters. I think you guys will enjoy it. And I'm even planning on doing that on Stadia this coming Friday. And I think you guys are gonna thoroughly, really gonna enjoy that Sega game. It's a remastered Sega game that's running at 1080p 60. So so if I'm even planning to do that, to even live stream that, how could some of these people say that that I am saying Stadia is dead. I never said it's dead. I never, not once did I ever say it. Even on my videos, it says question mark. Is it game over? Question mark. That's it. I said game over question mark. It means I don't know. You know, I didn't say, oh, it's dead. Rest in peace. I never said dead. Rest in peace. I never said that. You know, but people say, but you said the final coffin in a nail. I said final nail in a coffin if nothing happens. If they can't bring third-party developers. If they cannot bring third-party developers, then yeah, it could be a final nail in the coffin. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, that's all I wanted to say. You know, I don't want to see I don't want to see Stadia go. I don't. Honest to God, I don't want to see them go. I want to see them stay. Everybody knows that. Mamba knows that. Brendan knows that. You guys know that. Mr. Urban knows that. Extreme Gamer, especially Extreme Gamer, he knows that. Sonny knows that as well. Everyone. Bill from Stadia Cast knows that as well. I mean, I don't want to see Stadia die. You know. Now, Rich from Review Tech USA, he has his own opinions. He's entitled to his opinions. Even he likes Stadia. He likes it, how good it is. He loves the technology of Stadia. It feels as if you're playing on a console. He said on his 75-inch Samsung, it feels like he's playing on a console. Even he likes it, but he also is worried. Everyone's worried. I'm worried. He's worried. You know, a true fan would worry. If you truly love Stadia, you're going to worry. Say, hey, man, this is on a slippery slope here. So that's all. That's all I want to say. And I got to get going. I'll see you guys soon. And keep an eye on that Valkyria Chronicles 4 Complete Edition. It's a special edition, complete edition. It even has some other goodies. Like, dude, it has tons of stuff. Some surprises. It's a pretty cool game. We're going to play that over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think you guys are going to love it. I think you guys are going to love these characters. And I'm going to introduce you guys to Valkyria Chronicles 4. I think you guys are going to love this game. Anyway, I'm going to see you guys Friday. I'm going to be busy tomorrow and the next day, couple of days. So, well, there you have it, you know. I mean, so I just hope that everybody understands that I never said Stadia is dead. No, did I ever say that? Never, you know. Take care. Take care, everyone. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you, Brendan. Thank you. And Brendan, the reason you don't have that ranch is because, like I said, you have so many nicknames, so many accounts. I can't keep up with which one is yours, honestly. You know, it's not that I don't want you to have the ranch, but I haven't seen you like for a long time, and you always have different names, different accounts, and I can't keep up with, you know, with which one is yours. Take care. Take care, everyone. Cameron and Derek, Extreme Gamer, always a pleasure. Thank you all, and I'll see you on Friday. We'll do it early on Friday. We'll have a good time, man. We'll have fun with this game. This will be a very cool game, man. You guys will have fun and laughs. It'll be awesome. It's time for some Japanese animation. That's right, some RPG Japanese. It's like a Japanese time. Friday. All right, guys. Stay safe. Stay warm. Be good. Take care of yourselves.